session, but how will these overnight cues impact our own markets? We have our research team joining in with what the trade setup looks like, the stocks that are likely to be in the news, and the action from the F&O space as well. Hey guys, a very good morning to all of you and happy Friday. Reema, let me come across to you first up. What is the market setup looking like today?
Well, the SGX Nifty is suggesting a bit of a flat start, but with a positive bias. For the last three trading sessions, the Indian markets have been under pressure. Yesterday, in fact, despite having positive global cues, the markets opened slightly higher, but it sold off towards the end of trade. So the bias, the momentum has, become a bit sluggish and waned to some extent. US markets had a positive close yesterday, while the Dow was only up 0.3%. The Nasdaq gained close to about 1.5%. The resistance level for our markets will be on Monday's high. On Monday, the Nifty made a high of 18,458. That will be the immediate resistance. On the way down, it could be levels around our 20-day moving average, which is about 18,050, give or take a couple of points. The FIs net bought 970 crore in the cash market. The DII sold 850 crore in the cash market. Largely, the numbers which have come overnight have been positive, whether it's Interglobe Aviation, Bata, or even a United Spirits. So there are more hits than misses when it comes to the large numbers. But again, another big day of earnings. In terms of the Nifty earnings, it's going to be JSW Steel, NTPC, Power Grid. But X of that, in terms of the mid caps, you've got a lot of big numbers, Bandhan, Muthoot Finance, Zomato, for instance, and that's going to be critical after yesterday. We had their peers, Swiggy, say that they've turned profitable in the food delivery business. So a lot of mid caps should be on your radar, including a PNB. Back to you.
Well, yes, that's a long list, right? But let's add on to that list. Surabhi is joining in with all the stocks that'll be in focus other than the ones that Reema mentioned. Hey, Surabhi.
Hi, Sonal. So let's start with PI Industries first. A decent set of numbers. The revenues and EBITDA both were up 12%. The margins were maintained at 21.9%. Next is Container Corp. The revenue was up 6%, the EBITDA was up 8%, and the margins came in at 20%. Indigo, a strong set of numbers over there. The revenue was up 77%. It turned profitable versus a loss last year. Bata, the numbers were better than expectations. The revenue came in at 779 crores versus a poll of 765 crores, EBITDA at 179 crores, and margins of 23% versus a poll of 21.5%. And lastly, United Spirits, the numbers were better than expected. Net sales up 16%, slight pressure on gross margins, and EBITDA was down 6% at 338 crores.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, Surabhi, for that. Finally, let me go across to Mangalam, joining with all the cues from the F&O space. Mangalam.
Good morning. So yesterday we did see a sell-off in the last hour on both the Nifty as well as the Nifty Bank, but perhaps was that a par for course or not is the big question, largely because that sell-off was on account of the weekly options expiry. All the put writers on the Nifty positioned themselves for support at 18,200, and after that was broken, those put writers were caught on the wrong side and they had to unwind their positions. And similar was the case for the Nifty Bank as well. It started to sell off more aggressively after it fell below that 44,000 mark itself. With this and the decline that we've seen in the last few trading sessions, the Nifty has fallen about 330 points from the recent high of 18,459 itself, and that will be an important resistance on the way up. However, the good part is the Nifty is holding at the low of 18,105. In fact, day before yesterday as well, the low on the Nifty was 18,115. The internals of the market are strong. The FIs, they continue to buy in cash market. Yesterday as well, there was purchase of close to about 1,000 odd crores. And in index futures too, they bought about 650 crores, which was more towards long addition and some short positions being covered. Next week is the May monthly expiry, so that's something we'll watch out for. Ahead of that, the momentum in terms of the FI flows, definitely with the bulls, 49% long exposure, inched slightly higher from 46% yesterday. And the active options for next week, we still see some writing at the 18,200 put. And that's interesting. 18,300 call, understandable for there to be some writing there, given the sort of decline that we've seen from those levels. So 18,350 to 18,400 would be a resistance. But 18,200 put, remember, this is an out-of-the-money put. And we're seeing writing out there as well for a premium of 110 rupees, telling you that 18,100 is an important support zone. We've also seen writing at the 18,100 put for a premium of 60 odd rupees. The SGX Nifty is indicating a positive start. Let's see where that goes, because we will face resistance between 18,350 and 18,400, but important to watch out for support levels, because both the Nifty as well as the Nifty Bank are currently at crucial support levels. Nifty support is 18,100 to 18,150, whereas the Nifty Bank 43,700 to 43,750.
Okay, all right. Reema, Surabhi and Mangalam, thank you so much for joining us and prepping us up for this trading day ahead. We'll do one thing, slip into a short break. When we return, State Bank of India reported a strong set of fourth quarter numbers. We'll get you excerpts from our conversation with the management on the other side. Stay tuned.